pretty amazing when you think about the most recent film here, Guns of Eden, while everybody else was scrambling trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do to compensate for, the pandemic that we found ourselves in globally. It all but stopped a lot of filmmaking dreams. A lot of films that are starting to trickle out that were all but stopped during the pandemic. Meanwhile, you found a way to make it happen. You're out running around in the woods, filming a friggin' action movie. How did that come about, Greg? How did you manage to pull off the impossible again?
Well, Rick, before I get to that, let me compliment you on your decor. I see quite a few interesting items behind you.
Yes. Yeah, they just
Uh,
accidentally appeared back there.
the truth is, I've been in development in several years on a horror film that I want to do on a larger budget than the other ones I've done. It's a werewolf movie. It's sort of an offshoot of the Frenzy books, but it's not directly involved in that continuity. And one reason or another, it just hasn't come together yet. Family issues, my daughter developed some illnesses.
Yeah.
I wanted to shoot it in the winter. One winter we didn't have snow. The next winter we didn't have snow. There's just all sorts of unforeseen things that can get in the way. And I typically do a film every 2 years. That's just how long it takes me to develop it, raise the money, shoot it, edit, get it released. I wish I could do one every year, but that just hasn't been in the cards for me. And when the pandemic hit, this particular project just was not feasible because it involves 7 characters in a cabin, and that means 7 actors on set every day, special effects crew in addition to the camera crew. It's just not practical or safe during COVID, so that went out the window. But my 2-year pattern was broken, and I was coming up on 3 years without having done a film, and I was like, I have to find something to do. And I had written the script for Guns of Eden 25 years earlier. And I never tried to make the film because it was too ambitious. There were too many characters. There's a helicopter sequence. There's just no way I could do that on a micro budget. But the story takes place 90% outside. So of all the projects that I'd like to shoot, and I've got plenty, trust me, the one that had been the hardest to conceive doing suddenly became the safest and most practical.